inkproducts.com now has a new revised install video for the Canon Maxify, and it's going to be for the MB2320 or any of the MB series. Actually, it'll be for the MB5020. Just about all of them. They use the 1200 and 2200 cartridges. Now first we got to take the Canon cartridges out. So I go up here and I scan till I go to setup. Touch setup, go to maintenance, and we're going to print a nozzle check, and then we're going to unplug the printer. Not turn it off, we're going to unplug it so we'll be able to move the carriage back and forth. The paper starting to feed, you want to unplug that printer. Feed. Let me open it up. Yep, it's fed out. Now I can move that out of the way. I'll leave the paper there. But now, on the older instructions, you would go over and turn a gear. What I'm going to do is show you how to take this little piece of plastic off. It's awesome. It's a lot easier to do it this way. You're going to need a small screwdriver, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. Small screwdriver. I'm going to go over to the edge. There's a cutout here and one on the other side. It's hard to get a good shot of it, but I know where it is, and in the instructions we give you an idea. But you'll know it, because I can't, all of a sudden it'll go in. You can hear that little click. I'll go over to this side. Maybe you can just see it if I can get a close-up here. There it is. There. I clicked, I unlocked it. And then you're going to do the other side. It's so much easier. Then you could slide this off, take you out of the way. Doesn't damage anything. You want to save it. You can put it back on, but I wouldn't, because I'll show you why. Instead of turning any gears or anything like that, it exposes these little levers up here, one for every cartridge. That's what the blue reset does. When you push against that, it pushes down and it pops the cartridge out. So instead of turning the gear, it's a much simpler install. Get on top, you'll see it pop out. Oh, it popped way out. So put your hand in front of it. There, it takes it right out. There you go. A lot simpler, a lot simpler. That's why we wanted to release a new video. This video is a revised video how to install. Okay, now everything is exposed. In one video I put out, it shows you how to take the print head out if you want. But not in this video. We're going to go for the install. So we get our cartridges, we bring them around, and we're going to put them in. Because it's a lot easier this way than you can put them in one solid unit rather than individually. It's a little bit easier. Take your time here, and you're going to get it to go in, line it up. I'll do the black one first. You got to push pretty hard because you got to lock it in. You hear it click? Alright. There, that's it, it's in. Now we're going to put the hose bracket right here and do hose travel. So, let me get down here so you can see. Right here's a little block. So I can pull up on it right here. Right there. That's where my center of my bracket's going to go. Right there. Bracket. I'm going to peel it and stick it. Just like that. That's what you want to do. Then we'll put the hose in there, and then we'll go from left to right to do hose travel. I want to make sure it's secure, so stick it, peel it and stick it right there. Now you'll be able to put the hose, pull it out, put the hose behind that little clip. Now you'll be able to push it all the way over to the right and all the way over to the left to make sure it's not too tight or it's so loose that it sags down. Over to the right. Now I put one little bracket right here on the side. So when I bring the hose around, I can clip it right in that little bracket right here. That'll kind of keep it in a straight line, just like that. So you want to peel it and stick it. And then you can slide it right down in there. Got it there. Now the next step, very important, you want to open up the back air plugs on the ink tank. Okay? Now there's ones in the very, very back, do not touch them. They're equalizing chamber. You don't want to even touch that at all, ever. That's got a very important purpose. Okay, now we come over. Now when I go to shut it, now this is the MB2320 series, there's a little notch out right here. Because right over here is a little interlock. So the tab from the cover here goes in there. So I want to make sure the cover closes. So I bring it up and I want to get it right in that so I can close it. There. Now it's all closed up. Now I'll be able to plug it back in. And that's it. We're done. We're done. That's how simple that install. It's a lot easier to do it this way than turning the gear and taking out one at a time. Paper in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close it up, and then that'll kick that piece of paper out. I just turned it on. It's starting to come out now. There you go. And there's the other one. Okay. Okay, now we can close that back up. Just to prime everything up. And then when you do a nozzle check, you can check it. Make sure everything is printing. Just click OK here. There you go. Alright, now I go over again to setup. Right there. Maintenance. As nozzle check pattern. First we're going to do a cleaning. So you want cleaning. There you go. Start cleaning. Alright. And then we'll do a nozzle check. And I'll show you the pattern and everything should be ready to go. So any other video you see, this is the easiest way to do it. And then you can just save this piece, slides in and out. So you can slide it in if you want. You don't have to though. If you slide it in, then you have to put the bracket on the outside. That's why I don't put it back on. But some people want to do it, you can do it. Just, you have to take it out every time you want to take cartridges out or do anything like that. It's going to ask you if you want to do a nozzle pattern check. You say yes. Now when you get a red X over here, you can bring the cartridges over, pop it out, push it back in and reset that level. Or you can just ignore it. It'll just keep printing. You don't have to do that. And now here comes the nozzle pattern. Okay. Looks good. Awesome. That's what you want. That's how simple it was to install the XL Ink Cube refill system. It's our newest system. 30% more ink and the CISS smart chips.